Okay, let's talk about a different way to think. And this month, that different way to think is the statement that there is no such thing as overtraining. Now, I spent over 8 years as a national team athlete. And during that time, I worked with some really great and accomplished coaches. And it was by design that the highest volumes of training in our training cycles, those times when I was lifting the most amount of weights, getting the most reps in our sprint workouts, those times of highest volume, it was expected that that's when we were going to perform our worst. It's a physiological reality that the more volume of training that you're experiencing, you simply can't perform at your best. So, as athletes, our coaches, our mentors, our guides knew this. Then why is it that we think we can crush long hours in the office and produce sustainable high performance? Why is it that we think we can respond to chaos and conflict gracefully when we're nonstop burning the candle at both ends? Well, the answer is we can't do it, yet we still try. And this is something, honestly, I'm working on myself as well. But I was listening to an audiobook by Olympic champion marathoner Dina Castor titled Let Your Mind Run. And there was some great wisdom from her coach. He said, there's no such thing as overtraining. It's just under resting. And when I heard this, I smiled because it's so true. We can push ourselves to the limits and achieve remarkable things far beyond what we think our reach actually is. But we also need to balance that drive with intentional maintenance. Now, unfortunately, I listened to this book too late. My pursuit to run a 100-kilometer marathon has been significantly delayed by this a phantom knee injury. What happened is a week after I ran my 50-kilometer ultra, which went really well, I took one day off, but then kept running long runs to keep pace with this 100-kilometer training regiment. And in one week, I'd run about 130 kilometers in training. And on the last step of my training run, a week after my 50K, I felt something in my knee. And it's been about 3 weeks since I've been able to even jog 50 feet. So I'm learning the cost and the penalty of under resting. And the cost is forced rest, not only in athletics, but in our professional lives as well. So here I am, doing my best to embrace the pain that comes with forced rest. My challenge to you is to identify where you might be under resting and create some intentional space so you can avoid injury to yourself or others.